Hey everyone, Zarafan here and welcome back to my channel and to another EXOS Heroes video. This time I want to provide you with 5 tips I believe are going to improve your experience playing the game. I believe are going to make your 2021 experience on EXOS Heroes way better than it is. So the first thing I want to talk to you about are activities like Coliseum. The reason I want to talk to you about this is because once the week closes, the progression you have on the Coliseum, that's going to reset as well. Finish your Coliseum progression as soon as possible. Don't let those two fade away when the week actually resets. I was expecting that the next week, when the Coliseum actually came back, that progression was somehow saving in my account, so the Coliseum was going to be there and I was going to keep going from that point before. That was not the case. I lost all my progression, and in that regard, keep a good track of your progression on Coliseum. So to move on, the next thing I want to talk to you about, and maybe something obvious for some of us, is the fact that on weekends, the dungeons and other activities like the Bone Dragon, for example, will not have any gen for breaks. And this is going to be the best moment for you to farm star crystals, so the damage required for quick battle on those dungeons is going to be lower, and the threshold you need to make quick battle on those is going to be easier. So keep that in mind if you're trying to progress faster and trying to keep a good solid team. Do not miss any weekend dungeons and any weekend activities if possible. So moving on from the in-game recommendations, I want to get into a more technical, is the fact that developers are still human and they are going to make mistakes, and those mistakes are going to break the game. You're going to need to re-download them, re-update them. If you're playing on BlueStacks, which is the emulator for Android devices on your PC, you have the Instances Management app, and this manager, what allows you to do between any other kind of settings is the fact that you can actually copy, create and delete any new instances. So the key here is to have a copy of your working instances, not touching it, not doing anything with it, just keeping it like a free copy, like a clean copy of the installation of the game which is running right now. So you will have your main copy and your backup copy. When you update your main copy and that breaks up, you will copy this backup and run the update again. Because this was the last time that you checked the game was running okay and the updates applied to it were not broken at all. So the game is going to probably fix that update and going to let you update again with the proper files and the proper process. And for that, it's good to have an instance so you can actually save data if you're playing on your mobile device, or to save time because maybe your internet connection is not good enough, and so on and so forth. So this is more like a backup plan to prevent you from doing this process again. I mean, installing the game, updating and on everything that it's related to that process. So to summarize again, what I want with this is to keep your hype up, to enjoy whatever content has been just released, and not to go through a process of anxiety and maybe remorse or maybe just anger of a bad patch or a bad update breaking the game for everyone. And in case you guys didn't realize, the dice system of our characters is an RNG based mechanic. What does this mean is the fact that when you are trying to change the color of hairs or body parts of the armor or whatever, that is going to be a random selection of the whole pool of the palette of colors that the game actually offers. So you're going to need a lot of tickets to actually hit the color pattern you're actually looking for. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is some kind of efficiency you can actually have with your resources. For that, there are places where you can actually hold them up for as long as you want. And one example for that is going to be the millage. The millage is that reward you actually be bumping up for each recruitment summon session you make, and the millage can stay there forever. So there's no new heroes that I need to get into my roster, so those resources can actually stay there for the moment when the roster actually increase, the pool of heroes actually increase, and you really need to make a lot of summon sessions. And the other ones are fade ones. So I will say, if you have, like me for example, if you have all the heroes you need right now and you are not looking for anything specific, just keep them there. There's no better use right now for those. You are going to be wasting resources that have the potential to provide you with better heroes next time. So this is all for now, guys. Happy New Year. I really hope you guys enjoyed those tips. I really hope they enhance your experience, and in case you knew them already, please share with your friends and let's help our great community on this great game that is called EXOS Heroes to grow and to be better. See you guys in the next one.